Hey guys, Kepford here, and welcome to episode 3 of Til I Lose. So, last week I did my long shots and arrow shots tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed that. The feedback on that was awesome. I know that the variation and the custom training appealed to a lot of players, and I was happy to make that video. It took me a couple days. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of work. Doing the script and recording and all the editing, very lengthy process, but I was on a high after I finished that. It was just exhilarating getting back up and then giving you guys what you want, really. So definitely looking to do that more often. I already have the next pack in mind, but thinking about back wall redirects, kind of a fun mechanical skill we can focus on. But if you have any feedback, things you want to see, definitely let me know in the comments. I do read each and every one of them. So one of Mike, you might notice him from, or you might know him from Johnny Boy streams. He's been on there a couple times. Very, very mechanical player. If you give him the ball, you're toast. But here I'm able to get behind him, and I get the rebound. I get the arrow shot. Perfect. If I didn't do that, if I hit in the middle of the goal, it would have been a save. Right? These players recover so quickly. You had to be so accurate to score at the top level. Alright, so I'm just preserving the bounce. Right, he's kind of reversing. I want to see if he pops out. Yep. And as soon as he does that, I just pop it right over him. So just watching him the whole time. As you might know, this is the patch where the goal explosions are super loud, or the fireworks, and I've actually tried to mute them for you guys, but wow. I had to suffer through it myself, as I'm sure many of you have suffered as well. So here he actually had a bad catch. He never flicked that ball out into the middle, and so I was able to just come out and go right to the ball. I was gonna fake challenge. Here I'm gonna try to go low. He stayed really low on that. It's pretty smart. I'm gonna grab the boost. Okay, he's hooked back in. I know he doesn't have a lot of boost. Okay, he's got really low. He's struggling here. Alright, he's trying to make a dash for the boost. I'll just take it from him. I'm just gonna set up a hook shot, go right across, and hook it. Really nice move to do when you got all that space after a demo. It's kind of like a go-to move. It's really powerful. The only way they can save it is they pre-jump. But even then you could fake it, so it's just so dangerous. So many options. You could even pass it off the wall to yourself. Okay, I'm just gonna fake the touch. And attack the net. Oh, and he's hit that really well, so I need to try to take this. And, whoa! Looked like I was about to own goal that. Hit that away. Don't like that I'm giving away possession, but for now it'll do. Okay, looks like he's setting up a ceiling shot, so I'm just gonna go up real early. Just get the block. Yeah, sometimes you can get a sense of when players are thinking 3 to 4 seconds ahead, which is not something you want to be doing at once. They want to set up their own shot, and you just take it away from them. Just go up early. If you give them time, then that's when they start doing flip resets, and they extend the ceiling shot, they extend their flip with the air dribble, and then you're concerned in the back. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. So good first game. For the most part, pretty controlled. Got behind him a few times and not put him under pressure. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, backwall redirects pack, I've actually recreated my wall power clears and turning clears. That might not require a tutorial. I might just release those like in a video, kind of informally. But I do want to get a library of training packs, and then eventually I would like to create like a training regimen for a lot of you guys, based on where your level is. I've been mentoring one of my friends. He's my friend that introduced me to this game, and introduced me to the competitive side. And I've been mentoring him. I built him a training regime where we've optimized you know, on a day-to-day basis, what he should be training mechanically. And that's something I've been doing for a long time. I actually had spreadsheets going back to 2017, and I have like 3,000 rows of data of saying, hey, you know, I did free play 10 minutes, I did back wall defense 5 minutes here. And in the early days, I was even logging like the games I was doing and reflections of them. So, you know, I got a little maniacal or neurotic with it in the past, but I think being scientific in the way you train is definitely good in improving you. I was doing that back when I was like a champ too. Obviously, I've made some gains since then. But that approach with my mechanics, I've never stopped that. Always one to practice a lot of mechanics. Never been, you know, like a mechanical player, but this is the only way I keep up, basically. I portion some time to it. Alright, one to Mike again. Not a good cuff. Just make sure I don't jump or flip early. Yeah, and here the problem was I went to fake challenge and I went a little too close. I cut off all my space and he just flicked it. I mean, it's a good flick. Probably need to be coming back a little slower just so I can have that a little bit more distance. But yeah, that's why you don't want to give him space. I'm just gonna put the shot on. Okay, I'm not. Ooh, I actually am, and that's gonna cost me, isn't it? Okay, not sure what he's doing. Maybe I thought he was setting up a double tap or something. Have to be a little cautious. He's giving me possession though, and I can kind of get behind him. All right, now that's definitely my possession. After this hit. And I have managed to miss. So I'm just gonna get the boost. He's gonna toss the ball away. Ooh, I don't like that bounce. Gotta back off here. That's a perfect shot. I mean, his top corner. Made a little mistake turning before the ball bounced. And he found that little gap. Good play by him. Can start to see why he's so good. He's a talented player. One you will see, I think, an RLRS in the future. He's just so mechanical. Alright, just faking that. Make sure I don't get demoed there. But just being able to catch it. Ones is, if you jump and you give away the ball, it's a recipe for disaster. Right here, realize I wasn't able to get the shot. Yeah, I think he's just being cheeky. Trying to get the flip reset. But you want to stay very grounded in ones. Just taking the ball across. I can pass it into the wall. Start my bounce dribble. I'm going to pop it here. Just so I have more options. Alright, and just go through the ball. He's facing the other way. I've got boost behind me. He doesn't. He's just driving backwards. So able to get the goal there. Low 50. Decent strategy. Alright, gotta make sure I get depth. He's caught the ball, pretty smart, but he's made a mistake. So I can try to cut the distance a little bit. Okay, I gotta make sure he doesn't have a shot. Okay, just waiting for him to go up. Don't want to go too early. That way he just stays on the ground. I hit it away, and he gets possession. I'm still recovering. Okay, he's backed off, so I can get this boost. I can get possession. Make sure I cut across. Throw a few fakes in. Ooh. Could have scored there had I just shot at the beginning. Okay, I've got to back off here. It's not to my fancy. Make sure I get nice and wide on these air dribbles. Just so he can't demo me. I'm gonna try to cut across here. That's a good save. Ooh, that's gonna cost me. Can we challenge there? Yep, that's another great shot. Yeah, challenging there is not, it's not a great idea, but also giving him free dribble is not a great idea. So the mistake is probably something before that. It's probably my shot that I didn't hit that well. That's where I need to improve. Trying to trip him up a little bit. Okay, looks like I'm able to cover. I get a little lucky there. Have a good bounce, so I'm not going to bother with getting boost. Just going to try to find some pads. Okay. Am I able to keep possession though? It's a good touch on the flip. Make sure I don't get demoed. And line it up, and that should be a goal. So a nice long shot there. A little better than the one previously. Not a great kickoff. But now that's in my possession after he's flipped and missed. Alright, he's got the boost though. But he's backed off. Alright, just make sure I don't jump. I want to stay in control of this. If I stay close to the ball, I'm okay. Don't want him to get separation. Well, I have no boost. Trying to block. Avoiding all demos. Just gonna loop back. Preserve the bounce. Alright, I need him to back off here. Okay, he's backing off. Let's go past the ball. And flip it backwards behind him. But yeah, very important I get these little pops. Because they are deathly afraid. Players in that position that are shadowing of getting demoed. And that just makes them respect you. And it puts a little more risk into any half flip challenge that they might do. Alright, make sure. Keep my 7 boost here. Cut off his angle. Okay, still 7, that's okay. Just make sure I don't panic. Ooh, that was too close. Okay, I get lucky here. Okay, ooh, that's bounced really poorly for me. He's missed the boost. That's a good improvisation by him. Okay, I might have the last chance of the game here. Ooh. I was setting up a 45-degree flip, but he's just gone early. Not too dangerous, he doesn't have any angles. Just trying to let this die. Yeah, they messed up these spawns again, Sonic, so I'm a little iffy about those. But hey, I've got a bounce. This is where I want him. Let's go right behind him. So I had a couple kickoffs like that. I just made sure I kept my composure. And because of that, you know, optimizing my possessions, I was able to win. But he's a super good player. I was surprised I won, actually. But I am now firmly a top 100 player, it seems. Because I haven't been playing a lot of games and I haven't been out of top 100 in a while. But then again, it's not a very popular playlist. And you definitely run into some people, some pros, or even just RLRS players that they play ones and then they smush you. And you're like, oof, doesn't feel too great. But I think even with Fairy Peak, like, it's very easy to lose games like 10-3. You see it in his, even like the lore games. He gets smushed some games, then he comes back the next game and beats his opponent as if it didn't even happen. So I mean, that is part and parcel of playing ones. Like, the general experience is you're gonna get smushed quite a bit, especially if you're not at the very, very top. That's the only place you don't get destroyed, or if you can learn to hang in there or have a good kickoff or something. But my kickoff is not where I need it to be. It's not serviceable enough. You know, a good kickoff will generate 4 or 5 chances per game, I would say. Still, the kickoff I'm doing is actually relatively new, the diagonal flip. I used to always do a front flip kickoff on the diagonals and the offset center. Something I got to work on. But obviously my long shots have improved, and that's been probably one of the main reasons why I've been able to rank up and get into the top 100 consistently. When in the past I was, you know, in and out. But yeah, I would like to make that next step where I'm not just getting one game off like a top player. I'm getting consistently like 50%. That's the next step. Because it'll really be like I win one, they win 3 or 4, and yeah, it's like consistently they beat you down. Yeah, maybe we could talk a little bit during this break about the mindset of being a ones player. Why I like it so much, and why I think it can be helpful to you guys. I know ones is not particularly a popular playlist. You have to be kind of a masochist to enjoy it, because you do get beat down a lot, no matter your level. It's very frustrating to lose maybe overtime on a kickoff goal, but it did teach me a lot about emotional control and keeping your poise. There's nothing quite like a ones match against someone, you know, you're tied against someone's much better than you, and your heart is racing. You just take a deep breath, stay mindful. You know, sometimes your mind can get distracted, like you start thinking about, oh, it would be so nice to win this match, and that's when you make a mistake and they score. And for me, it's a fascinating game mode because it's a lot about reading the opponent, and the better you read the opponent, the more you can, you know, stay in games. I think Ferry showed. I think he played in the Octane recently against Arju, and he's been playing in the Dominus, and he beat Flakes in the Dominus. And although he hasn't looked great, his experience and just his one's knowledge has been enough, even though mechanically it looks very off from his you know, Batmobile days. And it's the experience, is the intangibles, not so much the mechanics, but being able to read the opponent, having an idea what you can still do, even if you're not familiar with your car, even if you don't have great mechanics. That's what defines a good ones player. The tactics, so long as you have good level mechanics, can trump any player. Now the best player is like Scrub Killer. They have everything, right? I mean, Fairy has everything too, but you know, the tactics and the strategy down pat, and they also have insane ball control. Create their own shot. They can do huge mechanical plays, ceiling shots, just flip resets, but also the basics, long shots, and punishing the opponent when they get a little too close and getting behind them. Yeah, with Fairy switching to the Octane, I wonder who the best ones player is. This is probably Scrub Killer. And I have a lot of respect for Scrub, because he's been around since almost day one. And to stay on top of your game and continue to innovate is a lot harder than being an up-and-coming challenger. It takes a lot more work. It's more of a defensive maneuver when you're at the very top. So a lot of respect for the guys. They're able to maintain their level. So actually we're queuing in EU now because I wasn't able to find a game. So let's see how we do. Ooh, that's a good flick. Unlucky. Just gonna change my input buffer here. I think this helps with kickoffs. Smoothing a little bit, so you don't just explode out the blocks. And uses bounce. That little boost there makes him think twice about stepping out, and then I've got him completely frozen. He's completely static, so I'm able to flick over him. Decent kickoff. Alright, I'm gonna catch it. It's not worth getting a bounce there, trust me, because if you let it bounce, they'll just come right off you and take the ball. I'm just gonna throw a shot here. See if I can get the boost. Nope. Not gonna bother then. It's gonna be a nuisance here. Alright, I need to rearm myself. That was really fast. Yeah, that's a good goal. I gotta be a little careful with the extra ping. Well played by him. Alright, that's a good save. Okay, he didn't go for the shot right off of it. I thought he might do a redirect shot. Alright, I think he's a little low on boost, so I'm just gonna try to keep the ball behind him. Oh, he's messed up here. Poor flip. Make sure I line it up. Nice little demo there. Little half flip just to get the ball in. And it will score. Had to be really quick there. Couldn't tell which side he was gonna spawn on. And grab the boost. Okay, I think I'm able to keep possession here. He's coming out. Got a side flip. He's messed up. That's gonna force him to save. Okay, I'm able to get demo. Had to use a lot of boost. You just got a little underneath the ball and you didn't pop it. Didn't think I was gonna turn. Alright, he's going for the boost. Oh, he's missed it. Okay, I know he's boostless. Just gonna make sure I don't jump. Alright, I'm gonna go for his boost. Okay. Ooh. That was well played by him. I guess I thought he had 0. Maybe he had a pad. He got a lot closer than I expected him to be. Well played by him. I'll try to recover. Nah. Let's go kick off. That's better. I'm gonna try to keep possession here. Make sure I cut across here. Ooh, not the hit I wanted. Okay, he's being really patient. Just gonna fake and catch. I have 0 now, so I'm gonna have to find a way to duck out of here. He's keeping it low, that's fine. What's he got planned here? Is he going for the aerial? Flip reset. Okay, he'll get the save. That's his ball. Thought he might do the aerial bump. Looks like he has no boost. He didn't keep control there. So it'll punish him. A little odd. Try to take this to the boost. See how close he is. Turn on that immediately. Just get that one extra touch that allows me to get the boost. Make sure he doesn't get in control of the ball. Trying to get behind him. Alright, just faking here. I'm making sure I don't get demoed. Is he backing off? I can't really tell. Yeah, I was a little blind there for a couple seconds, so ended up throwing the ball away. Alright, the self pass is really, really key. Get a lot of distance. This allows me to get the boost. I'm going to cut across again. Okay, it's complete static. Just walk it in. Really just patient. Bounce dribbling. He knew he was screwed. Let's go kick off. Hit the flick. Yeah, that's a bad kickoff. I'm surprised it went well, because I didn't get the flip. I did a side flip instead of my diagonal. That's a little slower. Try to keep possession here. Alright, spinning nuisance. Potentially I could have scored there. Let's see what he's got. Aerial. Bump. I'm gonna try to go early. Okay, I was able to thwart whatever his idea was. Alright, he's expecting me to boom it. And kill some time. Ooh, that's a good save. I'm just being cheeky. Ooh, I thought I could get the goal underneath. Alright, he's got the boost. I gotta back off. Let's see what he's got here. And that should allow me to walk it in. All right, three wins on the bounce. That's pretty good. Definitely really hard to play on EU. I'm struggling a bit with the ping. I know, like Middle Eastern players, they play on European servers to play against the best. They regularly have over 100 ping. And South American players, they do that as well, playing on North American servers with over 100 ping. I don't know how they do it. You have to get really, really good at controlling the ball. Because if you give the opponent a dribble, it's like, it's impossible sometimes to read what they're going to do. You can't react. You have to mitigate risk a bit. You have to be really good controlling the ball, keeping possession. But, no, we'll try queuing EU again. Kick off. It's not gonna give me a chance to shoot though. It's gonna be pretty tough. Ooh, looked like I avoided demo. Wasn't too aware of it. Or just deter anything he's got. Okay. I don't think he ever got that boost because he's going for this one. Going for an air dribble, I see. Just gonna look to block it and just gotta line up the shot. Wasn't too confident with the shot, so just gonna follow it up with the wave dash. I think I already missed a couple, so those weigh on you a little bit. It's not going straight in. Gonna try to get in a little behind him, get the demo. Alright, should allow me to walk it in. One of the worst things you can do in ones is to get ahead of your opponent. Because it just makes you so liable for demo. So the guy in the back, he obviously has a big advantage. Obviously, you can threaten the demo. And so players in front, they'll get a little wise and they'll get out of the way and they give it the ball. So you can get, often if you're behind a player, you can either get the demo or you can get the ball. So sneaking in behind the corners like that is a pretty smart move. Alright, I'm just gonna back off here, make sure create as much separation as I can. Keep this bounce out over here. Right, he's dove in a little bit. That's a pretty aggressive challenge going up that high of an aerial. Is he backing off? Oh, he's completely bricked through that with the Octane. Good play by him. Thought I had him red. That was a good play. But yeah, you can see he just powered right through the ball. It's good 50. I didn't react quick enough, or maybe I should have just gone without reacting. Just, you know, go really early, force him back off. Make sure I get a really low 50 there. I don't want to go above it, get flung up. Ooh, this is bad. I need to quickly get back. It's a good recovery. I'm gonna race to the boost. Let's see if I can get this behind him. It doesn't force him to jump, so he gets easy possession. He's able to scoop that just by throwing on his side. Ooh, that's a good save. You know, I landed with 30 boost. And it's a bit aggressive boosting for one pad and then having 7 at the end. I think it's pretty silly. So he gets behind me. He gets a bump. Gets the goal. That's a good kickoff. Nice kill. Nice kill on the kickoff. And I get possession. Alright, I'm not gonna bother really attacking. I gotta pop this up. I think he's gonna go for a shot. No, he's backed off. Okay. Just gonna go right over him. Force him to back off. Looking for a little bit of a demo. Let's see what he's got. I know I have very low boost. Ooh, it's gonna be a goal? Nope, doesn't go. Alright, he can't score here. He doesn't have the angle. Let's make sure I stay patient. Don't want to dive in. No wave dash or anything. Make sure I see where he's at. Ooh, that's a good demo. Or bump. I'm surprised he hasn't forced that one through. It was definitely there to be taken. Alright, I just want to kick this ball as far as I can. Try to live on a few pads here. Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah, that impossible read. You see, that's why I don't want to be doing this on EU where I get possession. But he really did a good job of getting all the boosts, forcing me to step up. And the further I am away from that, the more he can control, set up his bounce dribble. So good job by him. Oh, he's being clever there. He's just backed off. He's probed and backed off. It's really smart. Wasn't aware of what he was doing until it's too late. I probably could have reacted a little better, but okay, he's gonna get possession here. Alright, he's got around me. So I've got to figure out how to get a better kickoff because I think he's got possession on the last three, and I never got possession back. Okay, I mean, that was pretty bad kickoff. I end up with the ball on the boost, I think. The boost. Looking for the demo. Okay. I've distracted him there, and I get the free goal. Right, so he's had to avoid me there. And like I said earlier, if you come in behind someone, and they don't get possession, like they don't like start racing upfield with the ball, you can do a lot of good things. Alright. Ooh, that's a bad touch. Make sure I just get a 50. Okay, super lucky. Make sure I take my time. And that goes out. Okay, I'll probably be able to live on one pad here. So he does. Yeah, didn't even have to use a pad. This is fine. Somehow I've missed the boost. This is not good. Not good at all. He's gone low. Like, if he just flicks that, I'm dead. But I get to stay in the game. Okay, he's gone right past the ball. That is an odd one. No idea what he's doing there. Obviously he's going for arrow bump, but that's a little crazy. You gotta put that on net. Arrow bumps are not dangerous unless you've got that ball high in the net. Aimed high at the net, and you just go right past. Because then the opponent has to jump, and then you bump him. Alright, get the kickoff goal there. We've got possession, gone right through the ball. Okay, I will take that. Wasn't too sure what happened. I think he just stepped out. You can see he races out. I have possession. He's being a little impatient. And I bump him into the ball or something. Alright, this looks like it's going straight in. I'll take it. I was struggling with the kickoff earlier, and looks like he's delayed that kickoff. He was really late to that ball, and I was able to just power through. Oh, he's bumped me. Alright, just gonna waste time for the last 20 seconds. Make sure I don't give him an easy goal. Just gonna ball chase here. And that should confirm the game. Just gonna be a little cheeky here, go past the ball. Not gonna try to score, just gonna try to demo. And go for another demo. Alright, so that's 4. Yes, it's really tough playing on EU. I've got to get used to it a little bit. Right now, my kickoff isn't great enough to control games. My my dribbling and my bounce dribbling, it hasn't been really on point. It was on point against Wanda Mike, but he's a player that uses a lot of boost and backs off. Against a smarter player, I definitely feel like I'm gonna struggle. Alright, Monkstar, he's like top 10 right now. I think he's ranked 5 or 6. Super good player. He's not super mechanical, but not kidding here. He probably has over 5,000 games once. He's been on point for a long time. And he is a really patient player. He'll get you in these spots. He'll get possession. Yeah. And the trick is, you know, he was doing that thing, you know, I was talking about last episode, where you just get that shot off the kickoff and make sure the opponent makes a save, and then he controls you. Yeah, unfortunately, Among watches every replay, so we're gonna have to sit tight for them. It's kind of his MO. Yeah, it's a good demo. Alright, so this is what I didn't want to happen. You give Among a lead, and you have to start chasing. And he's so good at controlling. He's kind of plays like the car, if you've ever watched the car. Very, very strong kickoff. That's a better kickoff, but I just gotta watch the demo. I'm trying to go for one myself. He's popped it out. Oh, now I don't have boost though. Alright, that's a good flick. My first bit of possession. He's controlled the majority of the first 50 seconds. Now I just need to get a good kickoff. Can't let him have possession. Hate giving him possession, because he never lets you have it back. Okay, it's a bit ambiguous. I think it's mine. Okay, I can't dive in for this. If I go for the shot, he'll save it. So I need to just back off, try to keep possession here. I'm gonna go up and over, make sure I don't get demoed. Let me get the boost here, make sure, get out of his way. Ooh, that's a mistake. He's just backed off. I've thrown it, and he's completely in control of this situation. Oh, I missed that. And I missed the pre-jump save. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Not so much the save, it's just giving up control of the ball by throwing it away. Those always hurt. Who's got possession here? Okay. Oh, he's taking it. That's not good. Good solid challenge. He's gonna give up the ball to me. Alright, I'm gonna try to take this across. Set up a hook shot or something. It's not diagonal enough. It's not penetrative enough, I should say. Alright, just giving out the ball. Trying to fake. Oh, I'll take that. I thought he was gonna race for the boost, to be honest. He just tipped it away. Saved enough boost. Oh, he's got the boost. He's clever like that. He saves his boost on the kickoff, and he didn't dive. He stayed really grounded, and he was able to get the boost, and now he's control. So I've got to make a save with 12 boost. Right? He doesn't dive in. Trips me up. Keeps possession. It's really tough to play against. Let's see what he's got. Alright, trying to fake him again. Go around him. Don't want to get bumped. Got to keep my eye on him. That's a really good touch. I'm trying to get out to it. That touch was really penetrative. It was really fast. It's behind me. That was a good play. I don't like that. Ooh, make the pre-jump save. I guess I get to walk it in. My kickoff is definitely concerning me right now. So he's come out on top. Yeah, so he's able to stay grounded. He gets me to hit the ball. I think he's saving a little bit more boost than I am. Not. Okay, I'm actually surprised he's giving me space here. It looks like he's gonna half flip. Challenge by him. I don't want to get in front of him. Don't want to be demo. A bull. That's a good flick. Kind of hesitating here. He cut in really well, and I let him settle the ball. I'm gonna pay for that. Yeah, so chasing the game against Among the last minute 50 is gonna be really tough. He's got possession. I'm gonna try to pinch shot. He's got the boosts. Maybe a waste. Yep, and he's got the arrow bump. It's a good setup. It's all on the kickoffs. I live and die by the kickoffs. That's what's key in ones. Yep. There's another freebie. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of a common experience for most players. I certainly don't win every game, and a good player like Among, he'll make you he'll punish you for lack of good kickoff. So at this point, I think I'll see the game out for as long as I can before I get frustrated, and just work on my kickoffs. There's really no substitute for good kick. You can't do a custom training pack for kickoffs. It's it's about what the opponent does and how you counter often, or how much booster will save, how efficient your kickoff is. Is it something you have down in muscle memory? And unfortunately, with custom training packs, you can't really do the countdown. Or maybe you can. I think Bucksmount does have a plugin for that. He's just gonna rush me here. I think he gets the goal here. But yeah, hopefully by next time I do have a better kickoff, more serviceable kickoff, that I can get maybe 3 or 4 kickoff possessions more than I am right now, and helps me stay in games. Because that's something the top players have on me for sure. Among has a very good kickoff. The Car, Megtos, Taroko, these guys, Lion Blaze too. Whereas maybe Wonder Mike's, he's a little new to the one scene. He's more mechanics in open play. But I would say in terms of ones, open play only counts for maybe 50 to 60% of your goals, like 40%, even maybe sometimes even more in a game, will be from kickoffs. So kickoffs is one of those skills you need at any level. So whether you're just a gold player or your champ or your GC, it's like something you need to hone. Get a lot of repetition on, watching the opponent, countering, studying. Alright, I'm actually surprised how good that shot is. He gets behind me, free goal for him. Alright, I think I've had enough there. So I'm gonna call this episode and say GG's. Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next week.